Ascended Heroes might be the most expensive Pokemon set we've seen in years, and it's not because of the cards. Today we are going deep on the Ascended Heroes release timeline and what that means for availability, scarcity, and prices. Here's the actual release schedule from Ascended Heroes, straight from the product listings and distributors. In Wave 1, coming on January 30th, we have the Erica and Larry 2-pack blister. We also have the Tech sticker collection. So the very first time that we see Ascended Heroes will be on January 30th, and it won't be booster boxes, elite trainer boxes, or booster bundles. And because it's a special expansion, there won't even be booster boxes. It's character-themed blisters and tech sticker collections. Fun? Yeah. High volume product that floods the market with product? Not at all. 3 weeks later, on February 20th, we see something that looks a little bit closer to real product. We get the mini tins, but more importantly, the elite trainer boxes. This will be the first time that the average collector will be able to get a meaningful amount of packs in a single product. Then a full month later, on March 20th, we get the premium poster collection. And just like previous poster collections, this one is a higher MSRP collector-focused product. Great for display, cool for sealed, but again, it doesn't dump a bunch of cheap packs into the market. And then finally, on April 24th, we get the booster bundle. This is the first time that the set shows up with a dedicated rip a stack of packs product for a lot of people. And it's almost a full 3 months after the initial product release. Okay, so what does that actually mean? This is a textbook case of demand arriving before true supply stretched out over 4 waves. By the time January 30th hits, hype for Ascended Heroes will already have been built. Mega Evolution theme, new chase cards, early leaks and previews. But what's actually available on that date? Just the Erica Larry blisters and the tech sticker collection. Those are fun, but they're low volume and high price per pack products. That means less ripping, fewer singles hit the market, and early listings for chase cards will be crazy high. The elite trainer boxes don't arrive until February 20th. For a lot of collectors, ETBs are the main way that they rip new sets. But by the time these show up, hype is high, singles have already been listed from the tech sticker collection and the 2-pack blister, and there still isn't a cheap, high-volume pack product on the shelves. That creates the perfect environment for short-term inflated prices. On March 20th, the premium poster collection lands. This is the kind of product that looks awesome, has promos, maybe a big poster, but it's high MSRP. It's more collector than pack ripper, and stores don't order it in the same volume as they do ETBs or booster bundles. So again, you do get some extra packs into the ecosystem, but not nearly enough to crash the prices. And then we get to the weirdest part. The booster bundle dropping on April 24th. That's almost 12 weeks after the first product shows up. The booster bundle is usually one of the best value ways to open packs. It's the I just want to rip this set product. By pushing it back all the way to late April, the Pokemon Company is almost guaranteeing that the early months of Ascended Heroes are supply constrained. Singles and sealed product will likely hold elevated prices much longer than normal. And any real correction might not kick in till late April, late May, or even later than that. In February and in early March, don't be shocked if top chase cards are selling at very aggressive prices. Even mid-tier hits are going to feel expensive compared to other sets. Why? Because there simply won't be enough pack volume opened yet. You can't have a healthy singles market when most of the product is being locked up in people's personal collections and in ETBs. With ETBs being one of the only real rip options between February and late April, they're in a position to sell out faster, hold a premium well over MSRP, and become the default product that stores mark up when demand spikes. If supply is even slightly tight, the ETBs could be the choke point for sealed product. The premium poster collection releasing on March 20th is not going to flood the market with packs. Instead, it creates this weird situation where high-end collectors and sealed collectors chase it, rippers still don't have cheap product, and the average player or casual collector is still waiting for something with a meaningful amount of packs like a booster bundle. The booster bundle on April 24th is where we're likely going to see a slight reduction in the sealed pricing, more singles hitting the market, and some of those early crazy prices starting to come down a little bit. So if you're a player looking for singles to build decks, or a collector who hates paying top of market prices, your best window will definitely not be January, February, maybe even March. You're looking towards April, May, possibly even June before we see prices for this set start to stabilize to a meaningful level. Here's how I would play Ascended Heroes based off of this release schedule. I would not FOMO into high price singles straight out of the gate. The early prices are almost always wrong anyway. And with product being staggered like this, those prices are going to be extra wrong. I'd treat January 30th and February 24th like content windows, not value windows. Great time to open on YouTube. Great time to chase hype if you're making videos. It is not the best time to invest in singles. I'd keep a really close eye on that elite trainer box pricing. If ETB pricing spikes hard, that's your signal that supply is tight and that the market is stressed. I'd look for real buying opportunities after April 24th. That's when the booster bundles hit and a ton more packs are going to be getting ripped. That's when I would expect singles to come down and prices to normalize as much as normal is for Pokemon right now. So yes, this release schedule will create a bottleneck, at least in the first few months. Staggered waves, late ETBs, and a booster bundle almost 3 months behind the first drop. That is not a recipe for smooth, stable pricing. If you want me to break down which chase cards I think are going to be hit the hardest by this, or which products I would actually keep sealed from Ascended Heroes, let me know in the comments and I'll do a full breakdown. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't get blindsided by the price spikes on this set. We'll be tracking Ascended Heroes all the way through those April booster bundles and beyond. Thanks, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.